Hey explorers, today we're going to tell you and show you about the St. Joe Pickle Festival that we got to experience recently. I've heard a lot about the festival, and the festival was a little bit smaller than what I was expecting.
It was definitely a small town festival. Like St. Joe only has, what, 460 in their population? There, I think, yeah. So it's a tiny town. But yeah, when we drove by it, I was like, oh, it's so tiny. It was a tiny little guy.
Mm-hmm. But they did have some interesting things. The first thing we did when we got there was walk around the food booths and kind of checked out what kind of foods they had there and everything.
Yeah.
Jade did end up getting some fried pickles, beer battered deep fried pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot they were beer battered. They were delicious.
Mm-hmm. They were pretty good too. I had one, and I mean, it was okay. I didn't die.
I ate the rest of them, and I would get them again gladly.
I'm not a huge pickle fan, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect out of all of this. But I did want to see. I have heard of the St. Joe Pickle Festival, and I did want to see it.
Same. It's a big deal.
I don't like pickles, but I'm going to try this.
So everybody want to get a little funky.
Not bad. Very pickly. Nice and crunchy and deep fried though. I'm glad Jade's eating them though. She likes them better. So we were walking around the festival, and in one of the main festival tents, the Sechler's Pickle Company actually had some free samples. So I wasn't quite sure what to grab. They were just in little cups. So I found one that said candied pickles, and later we found out that they were the candied sweet apple cinnamon chunk pickles, because we ended up buying a jar of those pickles. But it was the free sample that really made us buy the jar, because we tried those and we both thought they were really good.
It was delicious. And he doesn't even like pickles, so that's how you know they're super delicious.
Yeah, we're going to try a candied pickle.
We already had beer batter pickle. Now it's candied time.
I'm going to try it. This is a candied Sechler pickle. Very sweet. It's got a little spice to it. I actually like that a lot. You want to try it? That makes pickles more edible.
He doesn't like pickles. That's delicious.
That is pretty good, isn't it?
It almost tastes like apple spice.
In a way, yeah.
It's very yummy.
It is very yummy.
We tried the beer batter pickles. They were delicious. We tried the candied pickles. Delicious. We looked for the pickle ice cream. But they weren't there the day that we went.
Yeah, one of the things we expressly wanted to try was the pickle ice cream, but we did not see that when we were there. So I don't think the stand was open, or maybe they just didn't have the pickle flavor when we were there. But yeah, that was a little disappointing.
Oh.
Yeah.
We counted them down here.
I'm getting a video right now.
All right, we got them. All right, now she's going to give you your pickle.
So the Sechler's Pickle Factory tour was actually only available during the St. Joe Pickle Festival. So we wanted to take advantage of that and go on the tour while we could. And unfortunately, we weren't able to film in the factory or any of the tour itself.
No.
So we don't have any actual video of that for you. But we did go on the factory tour.
Which it was really cool. It was like a 40-minute tour, y'all. It was awesome.
The first part of the tour, we went into their pickle warehouse.
Yeah.
And we saw boxes and boxes and pallets of pickles stacked upon each other. And there was a forklift that was driving around. Next on the tour, we did go out into the pickle yard, I guess you would call it, an outdoor area, and there were a bunch of large vats. And while we didn't see the cucumbers stored inside, we were told that cucumbers were stored in each of the vats in water and salt water.
Yeah, salt water.
Yeah. So that was pretty interesting to see the vat.
And what is cool is that where we live, their winters can be pretty intense, but they said because of how much salt they can add, like they never freeze the vats because they're outside in the wintertime and they never freeze over. And I'm like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And they, during the winter, and I'm sure during the summer as well, they go out and check the salt content of the water to make sure that it's the right balance and everything for the pickles and to keep it from freezing.
What they do with some of the pickles, if they weren't like up to standards, they don't want to waste them. So those could still be used for relish, which I thought was kind of cool. So
yeah, any of the, like she said, any of the pickles with defects and things, while they can't be a full pickle, they could still be cut up and used for relish.
Yeah, I just liked that they were like using as much as they could. That was cool.
Next, we went into a room and it had some smaller vats, and I think they were boiling the pickles, right?
I think that's where they were doing like the recipes. Like, I think that's where the recipe differences come in. Like if they're candied or if they have cayenne pepper or something like that.
Yeah, they were mixing the pickles. The vats were hot, so they were heated.
Yeah.
And they were adding extra things. I mean, some had, peppers in them. Some had apple cinnamon.
Oh yeah.
Whatever they do, apple cinnamon chunks or
smells so good.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, our tour guide opened up a vat for us and showed us, and also we could smell the aroma coming off of the pickle vats. So that was pretty cool. Finally, we went into basically like the bottling room, where they had jars going around on conveyor belts. So that was pretty cool. And we got people were actually working in there, either cleaning out the jars and sterilizing them, or packing jars full of pickles into boxes, things like that.
It was cool, yeah. And then, so the tour was like 40 minutes long, but then we got to go to like their gift shop, where we got our pickles, of course.
Again.
All right. You're so cute.
Sechler's has a pretty cool gift shop, and they have a large variety of pickles there. They've got a good assortment of different types of pickles. So I'm sure, I found something I liked, so probably a lot of people could find something they like.
And there was like cute stuff too. Like you could get pickle hats and pickle shirts, which I was tempted.
We could still get something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and another idea they told us, which I think I'm actually going to do, is a lot of people, they like have a Christmas tradition where they will get Sechler's gift like set for pickles. I want to do that.
Also, we learned that it's a German tradition to hide a pickle in the Christmas tree, right?
Yes, no, it is. Yeah.
And the first kid to find the pickle hidden in the Christmas tree gets a special gift or something.
So they get an extra gift.
Extra gift.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked. That's a fun one.
So Sechler's was selling these little pickle ornaments that we thought about getting one of those too.
It was really cute.
After learning about the factory and kind of the history of the pickle and why St. Joe is famous for pickles, we headed back to the Pickle Festival, and we stopped at St. Mark's.
Yeah, St. Mark's. So St. Mark's, as you'll see in the video, that's where there was a flea market and like a bunch of food you could get, and that's where we got our yummy pies. So we are at St. Mark's Lutheran where they're having a flea market and some food. Ronnie, what did you get?
So I got a slice of homemade cherry pie here, and they were kind enough to put some whipped cream on it for me as well. Jade, what did you get?
I got the strawberry rhubarb pie. I'm so excited.
You want to take a bite?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it good?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we hadn't eaten much except pickles that day, so we were getting a little hungry, and we stopped off at St. Mark's because they were having what did they call it? A flea market.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were having a flea market, and as part of that, they were offering pie. They had hot dogs. They had nachos, coffee. I think pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
So they had a lot of they had a lot of actual food and different things, and we were going to get actual food, but then the pie caught our eye, and so we went over and grabbed a couple pieces of pie. And they were kind enough to put some whipped cream on it too, so it made it extra good.
Again, in the comments, do you like whipped cream on your pie?
Or do you like whipped cream in general? Whipped cream is good on just about anything. Possibly even a pickle.
Should we try that? We're going to try whipped cream and pickles and tell you what it's like.
Can you do it on?
We are at the St. Joe Pickle Festival. It's the 29th annual! Pickle, 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 pickle. Pickle.
And I had a pickle I actually liked.
So, explorers, we had so much fun at St. Joe Pickle Festival. Rodney even found some that he liked. Remember, go explore tiny towns, seek new opportunities, and remember, you can have fun within a day. Yeah.
No, but it's not.
Pickle!
It's not great.
Pickle, 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 pickle. Pickle!
It's not great.
Challenged me to describe my pie. Pickles!
Pickle, pickle, pickle.